Hello once again, Star Wars and Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba, Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, and yes, finally, it is here. It is happening. We have the Luke Skywalker Crait action figure from Hot Toys. Sideshow and Hot Toys. I think it's Luke Crait. It says 1-6 action figure, SW8LS, as in Luke Skywalker, CR, as in Crait. Well, no chit-chat leading up to it. Let's get right to it. I know that these are my most popular episodes. All right, and I am excited to get this started. All right, so, of course, when we talk about Luke Skywalker Crait, we are talking about the final scene of The Last Jedi, with Luke appearing to be saving the day. Technically, he did save the day. He just wasn't, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it. Luke Skywalker wasn't actually present on the island he was still on the island of Ahch-To, and he wasn't present at Crait, but none of us knew that right away. There were little subtle hints to it. I thought it was an amazing use of Force power. It totally showed how Luke was the most powerful Jedi of all time, or at least, in a very long time. So I thought it was really great, and I always loved the way they made him look. It was this combination, I felt, of this look, and I've said this on previous episodes with other unboxings. This was a combination of a Luke that we've seen throughout the original trilogy. Right? It had a little bit of a sense of, there was some aspects of his original uniform, some aspects of his Jedi uniform, and even a little bit of coloring from the Bespin uniform. So, this is the box art. Always awesome box picture art. These new, the 3D scanning is scary good, and how well they look. So let's get this going. Of course, Hot Toys and Sideshow often come with lots of different positioning. This is no different. It has multiple hands. It has all sorts of things. I am going to set up a grip so it can hold a lightsaber. I do want to do that. It also comes with some battery powers here, battery packs. Okay, so just give me a few minutes to... Oops, I lost... Oh, sorry if that set this off. My bad. Okay, I'll have to go and retrieve that in a little bit. All right, we got our first cover, which has nothing in it, so that's good. Yeah, sometimes... I love this. They come with, like, this thing, which is... It's kind of hard to make out. This is like so you can have an action swing of the saber. I'm not a fan of that. I don't really want it. Oh my god. It includes... He has the Han Solo dice, because he gives them to Leia. Alright, let's get this figure out of here. Oh man, look how sweet that is. Look at how sweet that is. Wow, they really protect this thing a lot too, man. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it takes so much to do. Yeah, he's got like this really cool kind of robe effect. And I'm gonna, I'll take some cool photos of it, and then I'm gonna take the batteries out, because why do we even have that lever, as a certain Yzma would say. Yeah, these boots are interesting. There's like plastic inside the boots. I have no idea how to get them out. Oh, I see. There. Come on. Luke is not enjoying this. Yeah, it's weird. It's like the plastic doesn't fully come out. It's just... maybe it's... It's not, I just got it mostly out, and then the anklets kind of block it. So, yeah, the boots to me are very reminiscent of both Star Wars and Empire. The inner tunic, the white part, and reminiscent of both Star Wars and Empire. The robe, everything else, that's very reminiscent to me with the brown and black. That is very reminiscent of Jedi. So Return of the Jedi. All right. Now, here's the question, though. Can I get... Oh, man. Are you going to tell me I can't get this thing out? Like it has a... See what I mean? It's got this huge... I don't want to yank on it too much, you know? So... Unfortunately, they don't have it just fitting inside of... This is kind of fun. It has like the hood on the inside. And then it has this outer thing. Really cool. Really, really cool. But this is supposed to fit inside the upper elbow. So unless there's another part here I don't see, I'm not sure how to do that. So who knows? Get the rest of the stand out here. As far as his hands are concerned, you can do it just with the one. All right. So am I going to have to take the whole thing apart? Really? I'm going to have to take the whole thing apart. All right. You know what? No, not worth it. Sorry, YouTuber viewers, but I'm just gonna put him in regular, non-lit up thing because. But now I have to replace it. I have to give him more of a grip arm. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, please work. Oh man, please work. You guys don't want to always work. Telling you, man. Oh, I think that worked. There he goes. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I am not the biggest fan of the battery-powered action features. Because honestly, I have like several figures that come with light-up lightsabers and whatever else they come up. And guess what? I never light them. You know, I put them out there for the episode, and then I never light them again. So what's the point? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad you guys enjoy it, and I enjoy showing it to you guys there. But from a display perspective, nah. I've said this on my previous channels, man. I take the batteries out. You have to take the batteries out. If you don't take the batteries out, they're going to melt and acid's going to leak, and it's going to be horrible. You do not want to have that. That is from a collecting standpoint, that is a horrible, horrible way to go. You know, I mean, even these batteries now I'm putting back in. I mean, because even batteries not being used will eventually die away. So, yeah, not a big fan of that part of the Hasbro sideshow thing, but an awesome figure though, an awesome figure, and what I love about the sideshow and Hot Toys both, but I guess it's really just Hot Toys that are doing the super realistic figures. What I'm loving about it is the fact that you can hang on there, buddy. Here it is. Is the fact that you can go in and you can get them kind of set up, and you can look at their costuming, and you can get a really good understanding of what their costuming really look like. I mean, you know, right down to like very detailed patterns on the fabric that you wouldn't already see. So, but this is really cool, like to see this, you know, just a different take on it. You know, a Jedi robe that doesn't have a hood. The hood is part of the tunic, and you know, the white inner shirt. It's just such a cool look. My only complaint is I didn't get to see more of Luke like this. I would have liked to have seen that. I understand why. I understand the part of the story. The story is the story. Okay, I don't have a problem with the story, and I recognize that, you know, people always say, "We would have liked to have seen Luke and Leia and Han on one more adventure." I said, you know what? They had an adventure. I'm not saying that it wouldn't have been cool to have them do another one, sure, but they had one. They did their adventure. They had their moments, and we're trying, and Disney and Lucasfilm are trying to, you know, create a new generation. Okay, they did the same thing with Star Trek. They've done the same thing with a lot of different franchises. It's not a terrible thing. Okay, But I just loved this iteration of Luke. I just think it's really cool, a really fantastic job. And again, Hot Toys knocks it out of the park with the box art, everything that goes on there, okay? My only complaint is the whole battery pack of anything, whether it's a light up lightsaber, a light up stand. I mean, I do think it's creative how they put it in the arm, but they don't make it easy for you to install the arm, okay, without having to take the whole thing apart. I mean, look, I do it on the channel, and I leave it in there for the awkwardness so you can see what I struggle with, okay? So you can understand that if you have this, and it does come with, now I will say this, I didn't talk really about this, there's not a huge amount of other options here. As I said, you got the Han Solo dice. I think I might actually keep the, I might put the house, well, nah, I'm going to leave the dice, so I'll leave them in there. That's the kind of stuff that'll get lost. It comes with like 4 different types of left, 2 types of left, 2 types of right hand. Well, obviously, 4 types of left hand, and 4 types of right hand, including the one that holds the lightsaber, because the right hand is in a glove. So that's pretty good. So it's an awesome figure, an outstanding representation of Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker, and it's just great. Just great. I can't wait to see whatever iteration of Luke we see in The Rise of Skywalker, even if it's just a very brief image. He's my favorite character, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. So that'll do it for this week's episode of Darth Tuba's Unboxing Show. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, pass the word around about the channel, as I mentioned on a previous channel about a previous episode about the whole. I have my as per YouTube's request, I have set it up there. All my shows are suitable for children. They're not geared towards children, but they're suitable for children, which means that it changes things up with advertising and everything else, and I'm not really concerned with that, but I am concerned with making sure that the channel gets out there so people can find it. So spread the word. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I can say it now. May the Force be with you, and I will not be the last Jedi.